Yeah, on the Ball Spreads Prediction Show, come to you guys live on July 13th, 2026, where it's Money Monday, but it is Home Run Derby, one of my favorite all-star events to handicap. Man, I love handicapping all the all-star games, really. Obviously, NFL is not like a real one. I don't do that one. But All-Star Weekend for NBA, Home Run Derby, All-Star Week for the MLB. I absolutely love handicapping these games, y'all. So let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's go over the players who are going to be involved. Couple rule changes, a couple looks that I like out of out of this All-Star game that you could take prop wise and see if they cash. Some value plays, but also some plays that are just like almost certain that I feel very good and confident about. So let's dive in. Let's take a look and go from there. So first up, let's review the players who are going to be involved today and go from there. If you guys wanted to see here, man, blowout alert. You can sign up for free. We've got no case files today, man. First time in like 5 months we haven't had something to handicap off of blowout alert. But hey, no worries. OTB Mac is here. We'll get down to the bottom of it and we'll figure out the case. Go sign up for free. Tomorrow, we got the FIFA matchup. So you can come on over here, click on it, look at the different, plays, the different players, how they've been going. I find this to be huge, man. You can screenshot this if you wanted, and it can give you the game flow. If you look at France, where they touched the midline a couple times, you know what I mean? They definitely control some momentum, but Spain matches them pretty well. They do. They match them pretty well. I think that this is going to be a close game. I'll be surprised to see it turn into a blowout on either side. So curious to see. But where I was going with that is you can literally screenshot this, feed it to your AI, and ask it to break it down first half, second half, full game on who would be the winner. It would probably lean towards France just because the graph looks like France gets a little bit more momentum a little more often in the match, but it looks pretty damn close to me. So guys, let's get into it. MLB, if you want my premium plays, I have the All-Star Pass out. You're going to get every single one of my plays. Today, I'm on NBA Summer League. I'm also on WNBA, and then obviously the Home Run Derby. So you'll get anything that I'm on. If I touch tennis tomorrow, you'll get that as well. It's $75 for 5 days, guys. That's less than what you'd pay for the Elite for 1 day. So lock in, descriptions tab, click on the winnable link, and go sign up for Blowout Alert today for free. We'll be sending you guys updates as well on this derby tonight. So let's get into it. Let's ride. All right. So first up, we're going to go over here and take a look at the participants. We got Jack Caglione, Junior Caminero, Wilson Contreras, Bryce Harper, Murakami, Ben Rice, Kyle Schwarber, Jordan Walker. Look, I'm excited for this. I think we got some really good bats in this lineup this year. Cal Raleigh was the winner last year. We had Junior Caminero winning it last year. He went and he was like plus 800 to win it. Obviously this year with his hot streak and him going to the final last year, he's the favorite to win it. They changed the format a little bit. It's no more outs. You get 20 swings. So no timer or anything like that. So they can make them count. I think that favors guys who really hit in a rhythm. I think and guys with really big power. I think this favors a guy like Schwarber. I do think it favors a hot bat like Caminero right now and Murakami. I think Murakami being one of the bbigger guys in the lineup, he can definitely mash that ball tonight. He's a guy that I like. There's a play on FanDuel minus 112, I believe, for Murakami and Schwarber to combine for 20 plus in the first round. Look, with Schwarber's ability, I wouldn't be surprised if Schwarber go for 12 in the first round. He can kind of bunt a ball, and he's in his home stadium. I think Schwarber gets it done here. I think he goes for about 12 in the first. Murakami somewhere between 9 to 11. Give me that play, man. Murakami and Schwarber on the over 20 plus combined. I think you should give a look to the over 9.5 for Caminero, just how hot he has been. 9.5 for him seems like a good look. Jack Caglione's got one of the lower lines, him and Ben Rice at 8.5. I don't think we're going to see anybody underwhelm like we did with Jazz Chisholm last year. I think they're going to make their 20 pitches count. If there's a value spot on the board, it probably would be Ben Rice for the over 8.5. As far as like a hitter's individual first round goes. But my favorite looks in general are Murakami today, Junior Caminero, Kyle Schwarber. I think all of them make the semifinals. So if you wanted to parlay that as a 3-leg to make the semifinals, Murakami, Caminero, and Schwarber. All right. So let's keep diving in. Let's keep talking about it. The changes are it's off of a timed clock. There's no more outs. It's 20 swings, so they can take their time, take some pitches, try and find it. Curious to see if this is going to kind of throw them off, if they're going to wait for the perfect pitch too much and then just not make the right contact. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see how it works out tonight. Second round and final round is going to be 15 swings. So it'll help speed this event up a little bit. But I also think it does favor the more powerful hitters. So that's another look, guys, to keep in mind. There is one that I was looking at as far as distance goes. And the distance play is kind of an interesting one as well. So here's some data on distance, man. Wilson Contreras in the field has the longest home run out of any player, right? Wilson Contreras has hit one 491 feet. Yeah, but his second one is 464. Kyle Schwarber now has two at 480. So he's at 488 and 483 for distance. Then the closest guy after that's Harper, 473 and 473. Two times Harper's hit that distance. Jack Caglione, 466 and 466. He's a sleeper one because they have him priced at a very, very high payout to have the longer distance in this home run derby. I think that if I was going to bet a spot here for plus 340 to have the longest home run, it would probably be Kyle Schwarber. He's shown that he can hit over 480 plus on 2 occasions. They're in his home stadium. I think it's Kyle Schwarber's the play for the longest distance. But like I said, at plus 500, Jack Caglione's not a bad look either. But go ahead and give me Kyle Schwarber for the longest distance today. And this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to give you a distance play. I'm going to give you, I already gave you the round 1 combined. That's going to be Murakami and Kyle Schwarber for 20 plus. Then distance, Kyle Schwarber at plus 340. And yeah, man, I gave you guys the 3-leg semifinal parlay. That's going to be Caminero. That's going to be Kyle Schwarber and Murakami. That's it, man. That's the take. That's the look. If you want my finals winner, or you want some round 1 players where I'm going and leaning and sprinkling a little bit to have some fun with this thing, you can sign up today. I'll be selling the home run derby separately. But if you wanted to grab the All-Star Pass, you'll get all my plays for the week. Just go to the premium descriptions tab, lock in there, and let's have a fucking day, man. Let's enjoy rooting for some home runs tonight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I may jump on here and cover FIFA tomorrow or WNBA. As far as best bets goes, guys, for that, if you wanted to give a look at the Chicago Bulls tonight, -5.5, they are just absolutely stacked. I just don't see how they take an L in that game. Chicago Bulls, they've got Cam Boozer in that. They got Cam Boozer now. They do, right? Cam Boozer's on that team, or am I tripping? Or is this Caleb Wilson? I might be getting it confused with him. I think that's what it is. Caleb Wilson's over there, along with, Buzelis. They got a ton of guys on that team that are just killing it. I think I got Boozer confused with Wilson for some reason. North Carolina Duke, it'll do that to you. I don't know why I got confused there. But yeah, look, they got Buzelis over there on the Bulls. Sellers, Swain, Esenugui, who else they got? They got somebody else, man. Where's Boozer? Where did Boozer go now? Caleb Wilson's with Memphis. Caleb Wilson's right? No, he's with the Bulls. Who am I tripping with? I'm getting Cam Boozer in. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out live with you guys. Caleb Wilson's with the Bulls. Cam Boozer's with Memphis, right? Yeah, that's it. I'm still getting adjusted to where some of these boys are. But yeah, Chicago's got Caleb Wilson. He's going insane. He just had 35 points a couple games ago. And look, Buzelis is a veteran at this point. He was one of the most improved players in the league. I know Utah has Pedersen, but I'm not tripping on that. I'm cool with laying the 5.5 on that game if you wanted to play that out of the NBA Summer League. I think that's one of the better plays on the board. They just got, they got the number 15 overall pick. They got Wilson as well, top lottery pick, absolutely killing it. Just dropped 35 in a summer league game. They got a big man who can protect the paint, and then they got a veteran out there still playing in Buzelis, man, one of the more improved players. So I like the -5.5 with Chicago tonight in the summer league. So there's some stuff for you guys. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Book the one way. Let's go.